They say love conquers all. But anyone who's been in a relationship knows that's not always true. Love needs a strong foundation to weather life's storms. That's where the Stoics come in. This ancient philosophy offers timeless wisdom that's just as relevant today as it was centuries ago. The Stoics, think Marcus Aurelius or Seneca, believed in living a life of virtue, reason, and harmony with nature. They also believed this wisdom was the key to strong and fulfilling relationships. In this video, we're going to unlock the Stoic secret to lasting love. So if you're tired of the same old relationship advice and are ready for a fresh perspective, you're in the right place. Let's face it, modern relationships often feel disposable. We swipe left, we ghost, we move on quickly. But deep down, we crave a love that lasts. A love built on a foundation of mutual respect, understanding, and enduring strength. The Stoics believed this kind of love was possible. They saw relationships as a journey of shared growth, where challenges are opportunities for learning and connection. You'll learn to navigate conflict with calmness, appreciate your partner more deeply, and cultivate a bond that deepens over time. Are you ready to discover the Stoic secret? Let's dive in. At the heart of Stoicism lies a powerful concept called amor fati, a love of fate. It means accepting everything in our lives, the good and the bad, with open arms. In the context of love, this means embracing your partner fully, flaws and all. We're not talking about accepting harmful behavior. It's about recognizing that your partner, just like you, is imperfect, and that's okay. Amor fati encourages us to see these imperfections not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and understanding. When you embrace amor fati, you choose to see the beauty in the messy reality of your relationship. This acceptance, this love of what is, lays the groundwork for a deeper, more genuine connection. Another cornerstone of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. This principle teaches us to distinguish between what we can control and what we can't. In the whirlwind of love, it's easy to get caught up in trying to control everything, our partner's actions, their emotions, even their thoughts. But this pursuit of control only leads to frustration and resentment. The Stoics remind us that the only thing we truly control is ourselves, our thoughts, our actions, our reactions. We can't control how our partner behaves, but we can control how we respond to their behavior. Instead of trying to change your partner, focus on communicating your needs clearly and respectfully. By letting go of the need to control our partners, we create space for trust, respect, and genuine connection to flourish. We all have expectations in relationships, often shaped by societal norms, past experiences, or romantic ideals. But clinging too tightly to these expectations can lead to disappointment and conflict. Stoicism encourages us to let go of rigid expectations and accept our partners for who they are in the present moment. This doesn't mean abandoning all standards or settling for less than you deserve. It's about recognizing that your partner is a constantly evolving individual just like you. Accepting your partner unconditionally means embracing their growth and evolution. When you release the pressure of expectations, you create space for authenticity, vulnerability, and genuine connection. By embracing amor fati, practicing the dichotomy of control, and letting go of rigid expectations, you create a solid foundation for a love that endures. Now let's talk about emotions. Because love, as we all know, is a roller coaster of feelings. You experience the highs of joy, excitement, and passion. But you also face the lows of sadness, anger, and frustration. Stoicism doesn't tell you to suppress these emotions or pretend they don't exist. Instead, the Stoics offer a powerful perspective on managing emotions in a way that strengthens your relationships. They understood that while we can't always control what we feel, we can control how we react to those feelings. In a relationship, this means learning to ride the waves of emotions without being swept away by them. Conflict is a natural part of any relationship. It's how you handle conflict that determines the strength of your bond. The Stoics believed in approaching disagreements with a calm and rational mind. Rather than engaging in heated arguments or trying to win at all costs, seek to understand your partner's perspective. Remember the dichotomy of control. You can't control your partner's words or actions, but you can control your own. Choose to respond with empathy and understanding rather than defensiveness or blame. Ask clarifying questions, listen actively, and try to see the situation from their point of view. When both partners feel heard and respected, finding a resolution that works for both of you becomes much easier. One of the most valuable lessons Stoicism offers for relationships is the distinction between reacting and responding. When we act impulsively, often driven by anger, fear, or ego. These reactions can escalate conflicts and damage the connection. Responding, on the other hand, requires conscious thought and consideration. It means taking the time to process your emotions, understand the situation, and choose a course of action that aligns with your values and the well-being of the relationship. In the heat of the moment, it's easy to get caught up in the emotional whirlwind. But by practicing the Stoic principles we've discussed, you can develop the emotional resilience to navigate conflicts with grace and understanding. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to take our partners for granted. We become accustomed to their presence, their love, their support. Gratitude, however, is the antidote to this complacency. It's about actively recognizing and appreciating the good in our lives, especially the good that our partners bring. The Stoics understood the transformative power of gratitude. They believed that focusing on what we have, rather than dwelling on what we lack, is essential for happiness and fulfillment. In the context of love, gratitude becomes even more potent. This simple shift in focus can have a profound impact on the quality of your relationship. The Stoics had a powerful exercise for cultivating gratitude called negative visualization. It might sound counterintuitive, but it involves imagining the loss of what we hold dear. Don't worry, it's not about dwelling on negativity, it's about gaining a fresh perspective on the value of what we have. In the context of love, negative visualization means taking a moment to imagine life without your partner. Picture your days without their laughter, their touch, their companionship. This exercise serves as a stark reminder of how much your partner enriches your life. Cultivating a grateful heart isn't a one-time practice, it's a habit to nurture. It's about making a conscious effort to notice and appreciate the good in your relationship, both big and small. Start by expressing your gratitude to your partner directly. Tell them how much you appreciate their love, their support, their presence in your life. Look for opportunities to show your appreciation through small gestures, a handwritten note, a thoughtful gift, a spontaneous act of service. Make it a habit to acknowledge and celebrate each other's successes, no matter how small. Remember, gratitude is a two-way street. By cultivating a culture of gratitude together, you create a virtuous cycle of appreciation and love that strengthens your bond. We all crave a fairy tale romance, a love story free from hardship. But the reality is, life throws curveballs. Challenges are an inevitable part of any relationship, just like the changing seasons. Stoicism, however, teaches us not to fear these challenges, but to embrace them as opportunities for growth. The Stoics believed that adversity, like fire, can either destroy or refine, depending on how we approach it. When faced with hardship in your relationship, remember that you have a choice. You can allow these challenges to divide you, or you can choose to face them head-on together. By facing challenges together, you strengthen your bond, proving that your love can weather any storm. When the storms of life hit, as they inevitably will, communication becomes more important than ever. It's the bridge that connects you and your partner, allowing you to navigate the choppy waters together. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of clear, honest and compassionate communication, especially in times of adversity. Remember, your partner isn't a mind reader. Share your fears, your worries, your vulnerabilities. Listen with an open heart and a willingness to understand their perspective. Avoid blame, judgment, or accusations which only serve to create distance and defensiveness. By maintaining open lines of communication, you create a safe space for vulnerability, empathy, and support, strengthening your bond even in the midst of difficulty. There's a certain strength that emerges from facing challenges together. When you and your partner successfully navigate a difficult situation, you emerge on the other side with a deeper understanding of each other, a stronger bond, and a renewed appreciation for the love you share. The Stoics believed that true strength isn't about avoiding hardship, but about facing it with courage, resilience, and wisdom. They saw challenges as opportunities to practice virtue, to test their mettle, and to emerge from the fire stronger than before. Each challenge you overcome together adds another layer of depth and resilience to your relationship. This shared history of resilience becomes a testament to the enduring power of your love. At the inner citadel, your foundation for love. The Stoics often use the metaphor of a citadel to describe the human spirit. Think of it as your inner fortress, a place of strength, resilience, and peace. They believed that cultivating this inner citadel, strengthening your own character, was essential for living a fulfilling life, including a fulfilling love life. You see, lasting love doesn't begin with finding the perfect partner. It begins with building a strong and healthy relationship with yourself. Because how can you hope to build a strong and lasting relationship with another person if your own foundation is shaky? Without a solid foundation of self-mastery, your love life will always be vulnerable to collapse. Self-awareness, knowing your own terrain. Self-mastery begins with self-awareness. It's about taking the time to understand your own thoughts, emotions, triggers, and patterns. It's about honestly examining your strengths and weaknesses, your values and beliefs. When you understand yourself, you're better equipped to communicate your needs clearly, set healthy boundaries, and navigate conflict constructively. Without self-awareness, it's easy to project our own insecurities onto our partners or repeat unhealthy patterns from past relationships. But with self-awareness, we gain the clarity and insight needed to break free from these cycles and create a love that's truly fulfilling. Discipline and growth. Cultivating a stronger self. Self-mastery isn't something you achieve overnight, it's an ongoing process, a commitment to continuous growth and improvement. Just as a gardener tends to their garden with care and attention, you must tend to the garden of your own soul. This takes discipline. It means making conscious choices that align with your values, even when it's difficult. This might involve practicing patience instead of reacting impulsively, choosing kindness over criticism, or committing to open and honest communication, even when it's uncomfortable. It's about showing up for yourself, day after day, and striving to be the best version of yourself, not just for your partner, but for yourself. Remember, the Stoics believed that virtue was its own reward. When you commit to personal growth and self-mastery, you not only improve the quality of your relationships, but you also cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and fulfillment. You become a source of strength and stability, both for yourself and for those you love. A love rooted in wisdom. There you have it, the Stoic secret to lasting love. It's not a magic formula or a quick fix. It's a philosophy, a way of life, a commitment to approaching love with wisdom, courage, and an open heart. Remember, embrace amor fati. Love your partner for who they truly are, flaws and all. Practice the dichotomy of control, focusing on what you can control, your reactions, your responses, your own growth. Cultivate emotional resilience, navigating challenges with calmness and understanding rather than fiery reactions. Find strength in shared adversity, allowing life's tests to deepen your bond. And never underestimate the importance of gratitude. Take the time to appreciate your partner, to express your love, to cherish the moments you share. Remember, the journey of love is an adventure full of both joys and challenges. By embracing the Stoic principles we've explored, you equip yourselves with the tools to navigate the inevitable ups and downs with grace, resilience, and an unyielding commitment to building a love that stands the test of time. So go forth, embrace the wisdom of the Stoics, and watch your love flourish into something truly extraordinary.